Alexandra Shulman says Duchess of Cambridge has got her fashion mojo back thanks to style tweaks. Published 22:01 GMT, March 30, 2019. Updated 00:12 GMT, March 31, 2019. A few months ago, having lunch with my old Vogue colleague Ginny Chadwick Healy, I asked where her pale green shirt was from. It was a perfectly ordinary cotton shirt, but it was the way Ginny wore it, with low-rise white jeans and the cuffs rolled just so, that made it so desirable. She told me it was from Zara, and when I left the restaurant I immediately charged into the store to scoop up a blue version for myself. The Gucci blouse, worn back to front earlier this month, Kate attended the Henry Fawcett Children's Center wearing arguably her most stylish outfit yet, a purple Gucci blouse, with navy wide leg trousers, unusual for someone who usually favors dresses in a formal setting, and skinny jeans for casual events. You might spot the design, so it is absolutely no surprise to learn that Ginny is now helping her old university friend, the Duchess of Cambridge, with her wardrobe. She is the perfect person for the job, as you can see from the results. At Vogue, Ginny was retail editor, a role that involved hosting reader events and industry trend talks. Her skill was in translating fashion information for real people rather than edgy fashion shoots. You can see how all of this would be invaluable to the Duchess, whose every hiking boot and clutch bag is analyzed and scrutinized. While Catherine has a very distinct sense of her own style, she is not interested in spending hours poring over fashion pages and reading designer profiles. Her stylist will be responsible for sourcing clothes for her to choose from, trying to balance the tried and tested with the new and trendy, and making sure that her wardrobe can cope with an ever-growing list of public engagements, as well as making those all-important tweaks that can make the old look new. To this end, we have already seen the Duchess in slightly more fashion-forward styles in recent months, demonstrating a new confidence in playing with her clothes. Bardot neck becomes a bang-up-to-date square. Kate has long been an advocate of re-wearing items from her royal wardrobe, but instead of simply slipping back into this elegant Alexander McQueen gown worn last at the 2017 BAFTA Awards, left the Duchess, or perhaps her savvy stylist, had it reworked, taking it from the off-the-shoulder Bardot neckline popular a few years ago and replacing it with the short sleeves and square neck right seen all over the 2019 spring/summer catwalks. This may partially be thanks to Ginny, but might also be the result of having seen her sister-in-law, the Duchess of Sussex, seemingly less hidebound by established royal style and definitely not feeling the need to court favorable public opinion by dressing inexpensively. While Catherine is not remotely interested in being a clothes horse, she knows that it's a huge part of the job and will want to be seen as being at the top of her game. Ginny, like the Duchess, has young children but, unlike the Duchess, works full-time. She and her husband, she is an ambassador of Smart Works, the charity where Meghan is the new royal patron which cleverly helps less privileged women get jobs through mentoring and dressing them for interviews. Sloane knits and boots get nipped in and laced up. Kate tends to rely on Breton tops for less formal events, but for a dressed-down visit a fortnight ago left, she chose a knitted top from J. Crew, a Fashion Insider favorite instead. And worn with these, Ginny also runs her own successful styling consultancy, VCH Style, which has at its core an understanding of how real women of different shapes and ages can make the best of themselves. Her own taste is bright and cheerful, mixing in a bit of boho embroidered smocks and ethnic fabrics with clean, classic shapes such as shirt dresses, slim trousers, and kitten heels. She is no stranger to society weddings and racetrack meetings in her own life, but shops for herself on a tight budget which involves a lot of high street and the odd investment splurge. From formal dresser to sheer movie star magic, there's her recent BAFTAs appearance. We've seen Kate expect a cape to replace the coat dress during a walkabout in Northern Ireland, the Duchess of Cambridge wore a £1735, fashion-forward coat from Mulberry. Rather than her usual, I would expect her to introduce some new names to the Duchess repertoire, or encourage her to bring some of those she has in her private wardrobe onto the public stage. Chin T. Parker's expanding range of patterned cashmere knitwear, newly popular event dressing designer Anna Mason, and Richard Quinn, winner of the first Queen Elizabeth II Award for Design, might all get a look in. What's for sure is that Ginny, with her easy manner, big smile, natural discretion, and wealth of experience, is a real pro rather than a limelight-seeking amateur. The Duchess couldn't got a grip on the Fashion Insider's latest it bag a while this look, right, feels more in keeping with Kate's former wardrobe. One item stands out. In Blackpool modest chic with white hot heels, a modest silhouettes are trending. You think high necklines, full-length balloon-shaped sleeves, and hemlines that fall below the knee. And while this beautiful, she never lost her mojo. She's always dressed. The comments below have not been moderated. By posting your comment you agree to our. Do you want to automatically post your Mail Online comments to your Facebook timeline? Your comment will be posted to Mail Online as usual. Do you want to automatically post your Mail Online comments to your Facebook timeline? Your comment will be posted to Mail Online as usual. We will automatically post your comment and a link to the news story to your Facebook timeline at the same time it is posted on Mail Online. To do this, you can choose on each post whether you would like it to be posted to Facebook. Your details from published by Associated Newspapers Limited. Part of the Daily Mail, the Mail on Sunday Metro Media Group.
Raindrop, truck top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.